Welcome to Homestead Miami Speedway qualifying underway for the In the Draft ARCA Series race, part of the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. See a few cars with a little bit different look tonight. Jack Painter in the 97 UNC Wilmington Seahawks car. It is college night. You'll see a lot of cars with a college theme on tonight. Big field showing up tonight. We got 31 cars in session. See how many actually start the race, but that is a big field. Painter, one of the first ones to head out for qualifying. Drivers have 2 laps to set their fastest time. We'll just ride along with Painter till he sets the first lap. See him running up high on his first lap, so he'll probably run a bit lower on his second lap. And Becca's saying someone wrecked the 67. I don't think they can recommend qualifying. So Painter goes top of the board, being the first car to get a lap in. Looks like Edwards also ran up high. Bill Vard, Chris Alkire. I guess Alkire's car technically counts as a college car because Navy does have a football program in college. Mark Kincaid, top of the board in the 54. Oh, that car looking wicked loose coming off of turn 2. Jack Painter's second lap goes top of the charts with a 33.356. Griffin Jones, Painter's teammate, he'll drop into the 3rd spot. Bill Rivard goes P2. 404 paint not found machine. It's almost going to be sad when that car goes away. Tyler Layden jumps up to the 4th spot on his second lap. Seems most people picking up on lap number 2. Kincaid a little slower in his second lap. He stays in the 4th spot for now. Blake Roebuck, first lap. Pretty good speed in a 30. Hayden Lowell, second lap. He'll go to P2 at 67. Roebuck jumps up to the 6th spot on his second lap in the 30. Martinson must have had an issue on his second lap. He's sitting on pit road, as is Mike Edwards. Try to get some drivers on their first lap. There's Trenton Sneed, 81 Pontiac. Trenton's first lap, a 34.07. Good enough for 16th on lap number 1. Andrew Beach jumps up to 7th on his first lap. Trenton's teammate, 71 on the car, 63 on your scoreboard. Had a little bit of a scoring glitch with those cars, so he'll be scored as the 63 tonight, but he is the 71 on track. Corey Deal jumps up to the 3rd spot. This Brad Keselowski throwback, 09, Mikasuki Dodge. Alex Reeling sits on pit road. Trenton's second lap moved him up to 13th.
Okay, well, in that case, I don't understand how Jack can run a 1 in practice.
Because Jack is what you call an alien.
Cliff Mullins just sitting at the end of pit road, not apparently
Jack
going out.
The Lucas Weitzman of the ARCA series.
I need to flip something up real quick.
Whoa, you compared someone to Lucas and he immediately left the session.
Lucas already left the session way long ago. Thank you. Yeah, he left a while ago.
Our mutes are not working apparently.
That doesn't fit the narrative. Let it work.
The narrative is wrong.
You hit the ARPN. Corey saying he hit the ARPN.
Now, Hayden, stop ruining my immersion and crash into a wall and not like you normally do.
No, he speeds on pit road. That's what Hayden does. That's going to do it for qualifying.
Swiss brings up a good point. I speed on pit road. That's...
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing.
Let's go racing. See if we can find Mr. Painter down in chat. Pretty sure I saw him down there earlier. There he be. Jack, DG, got a copy?
Sorry for doing like drugs.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello? Well, you got that 97 UNCW car on the pole for tonight. How you feeling with the Homestead track?
Pretty good. Not gonna lie, I was pretty I wasn't too confident heading in here. I didn't know the track that well, so I wasn't sure how like tricky it would be. I know that like turn 4 was always tricky, even in like other cars and just in general. So I was a little worried there, but I mean, it seems like I guess I figured it out. So hopefully I can just save tires best I can. I think Griffin and we got a plan to kind of like
Call me Jimmy
try to
Mayfield.
save a
I'm about
set
to rip these
at one
lines.
point. So we'll see how this goes.
10-4. Good luck to you, sir. All right, starting lineup presented by Labor 12, our friends over in the band Labor 12, providing this intro music for us. We got Jack Painter on the pole in the 97, starts beside Hayden Lowell, the 67. Corey Deal rolls off in the third spot alongside Bill Rivard in the 10. Jake Lawrence, the 68, starts alongside 77 Evan Pienta. Ethan Evers, the KVRP Georgia Bulldogs machine, rolls off alongside Blake Roebuck in the Moonshine App State machine. Andrew Beach in the Dysautonomia Awareness Pontiac here goes off in 9th. Griffin Jones starts 10th. Tyler Lanon's Toyota 11th. Jeff Price his Pontiac is 12th. Trenton Sneed rolls off 13th. Mark Kincaid 14th. Clapper Newell in the VCU car rolls off 15th. Margison rolls off in 16th. Ian Montrose Old Spice Chevy 17th. Daniel Llewellyn Labor 12 Pontiac in 18th. Mike Edwards UNC KVRP Toyota starts 19th. Dylan Dryland's Loveland Buick 20th. Chris Alkire's Navy Dodge 21st. Adam Crozier Radford Nissan rolls off 22nd. Nick Hammers FedEx Chevrolet rolls off 23rd. Alex Reeling 42 starts 24th. Lucas Hoisman not on the grid. Cliff Mullins rolling off 26th. Adam Thompson 27th. Palmer 28th. J.R. Deal 29th. Corey Lavallo 30th. And E.J. Johnson 31st as we go green. We just did try to make it through that. Holy cow, that was a lot of words. Big field tonight. Big field. For some reason it's showing Corey Lavallo as the leader, but it's Jack Painter. Hayden Law, Corey Deal, Bill Rivard, and Jake Lawrence, your top 5. Car is already swerving way down to the white line. Painter breaks out in front of Hayden Law. Corey Deal 3rd. Bill Rivard, Jake Lawrence. You see a scramble behind. Lavallo finally filters out of our scoreboard there. We got a 100 lapper here. Trenton Sneed in the 9th spot there, battling Evan Pienta. See Tyler Lane already moving up the track in the 64. You can get a lot of speed if you can run the wall, but overall long run, you're probably going to want to be down by the white line. Contact Evan Pienta into the back of Trenton Sneed. Trenton somehow hangs on to it. That was a pretty solid shot there. Pienta lifting to not turn him completely. Falls back a couple spots. I believe that was Margison hitting the wall. 55 of Margison. Smacked the inside wall coming off the corner. No caution.
It was a wreck, but no yellow.
There's one car. There's no need for yellow.
I'm surprised that didn't happen either.
Well, you spun all by yourself off the track.
Because it was off the track.
I was spinning down the front stretch, Daniel.
Below the white line off the track.
No cars are coming, Zachary.
This guy. You're off the track, Rick, and you're not getting a caution. Painter leads Hayden with Bill Rivard right on his back bumper. Good evening, William.
Sorry, Blake, didn't realize how close you were there. Probably get a little loose off that.
Sorry, Hayden battle for second. Rivard right across the nose. That was close. Hayden not putting up with it. Cuts back to the inside.
Woo! Don't touch the Tar Heel car.
There's 2 Tar Heel cars, Cliff. And Hayden Law gets back in front of Bill Rivard. Those two trade the second position a couple times. Ethan Evers in the 4th spot. Someone's up against the tire barrel there. It's Nick Hammer in the tires in the 11 car.
Sorry, Tyler, I took the wall there on exit.
Let's see what happened to the 11 car if we can see it. Might not be able to, it might just appear in the tire barrier. Sometimes happens, yeah, he just went up here there. So the 11 of Nick Hammer running into the tire barrels, having to take a tow. Martison on pit road, we saw him wreck on the front stretch by himself. Rolling down pit road slowly. He probably has to take a fast repair for that 55 and then hope to get his lap back with some yellow. Painter well out front now over Hayden and Rivard, these two still side by side for this second position. Rivard, Hayden side by side still. You can run very side by side on this Homestead Miami Speedway. Multiple grooves you can try to find. Drivers love this track for that reason. Don't have to follow one racing line. Yeah, remember we got that report in practice. Oh, look at Hayden. Just jumped sideways. That's going to help Bill on the outside. Hayden's going to jump up in front of Ethan Evers before he can get there. Evers going to look to the bottom. Hayden going to track all the way down and cut him off.
Good battle there, right?
Yeah, that was fun.
Hayden settles for third. Bill takes over second. Ethan Evers, Jake Lawrence. Yeah, fourth and fifth catching up in this pack. Jack Painter, meanwhile, 2 seconds ahead of everyone. Mike Edwards battling Evan Pienta. Edwards has the spot for now. Griffin Jones, Tyler Lane in battle. This is for the 8th spot. Go Beach, go! Andrew Beach currently in 11th, just outside the top 10. There he is in dysautonomia awareness. 71 on your screen, 63 for the scoreboard. You're on lap 10. Mark Kincaid battling Evan Pienta here. It's like Pienta may have been up in the wall. His right front's got a little damage to that 77. That's going to hurt aero-wise. Ethan Evers, Jake Lawrence battle. This is for 4th. Lawrence, big time slide in the 68. It's down off the track and out of the way. Saves the car. He's going to be able to keep going, but he's going to lose quite a few spots. It's a very hefty slide. Trenton Sneed, Tyler Lanin on his outside. The 68 looks loose again. Car's not handling well for Lawrence. Laning going to get by. Lawrence was up in the top 5 before that happened. Someone just brushed the wall there. Lanin was up into the wall, 64 car. Seems like about everybody's struggling with the handling right now, especially cars in the outside lane. Painter still 2-second lead over Bill Rivard. Then there's Hayden and Ethan, 3rd and 4th. And you have the 09 of Corey Deal. Blake Roebuck rides in 6th. Griffin Jones in 7th. Jake Lawrence just ahead of Trenton Sneed. Trenton looking to the inside of Jake. Trenton a little out of shape. The 81 sliding up the track, but takes the position away. Now teammate Andrew Beach looks inside Trenton Sneed. Mike Edwards peeks to the inside of Jake Lawrence. Edwards going to take position. Edwards up into the top 10. Got a whole 6-pack of cars here running really close together. 3 of them are all on the same team. Tyler Lane into the outside wall again. Edwards getting by Andrew Beach. Look at the 68 out of shape again. Gets into the outside wall hard. Still going straight. Hopefully he doesn't turn hard left and hit anybody. These cars can get stuck into the outside wall and it'd be real easy
yeah,
to
that's scary.
try to turn it down, but he's... Oh my gosh. Right in front of JR Deal turns down a little bit, but... We see the 68 still riding the wall.
Set up the session broke it because there should have been a yellow there.
Why would it be a yellow
Well,
for
we
a
had
car
slow
not
track
spinning?
on the outside wall. I just about killed him.
Session wouldn't throw a yellow for a car that's not wrecked?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I don't know why they didn't throw a caution there. That should have been for sure.
Because the car did not go around. Very easy to understand.
So was he wrecked or just in the wall?
He was just in the wall.
I think cautions might not be turned on.
Cautions are on. That was not a wreck that would
That
bring
may
out a
very well
caution.
be. We'll go to watch them a little bit closer.
Cautions are on just fine. That was a wreck that would not bring out a yellow flag. So far we haven't had a wreck that blocks the track with a car facing the wrong direction. That is how you trigger a yellow. 68 was never facing the wrong direction. That's why the yellow did not come out. He was not stopped on track.
Four, three, you are correct. Cautions are not on, so if something happens, we'll do our best to catch it.
Interesting.
Well, I think we'll probably try to call him out for you too.
Laning in the wall again.
That would be helpful.
64 has rubbed that right side till it's almost
Figured
completely gray. Painter still leads by 2 seconds over Bill Rivard. No, it's not a reason to throw a yellow. It doesn't throw it in officials. Don't see why it would throw it here. Hayden in third, Ethan Evers fourth, Corey Deal fifth, Griffin Jones sixth, Mike Edwards is seventh, Blake Roebuck eighth, Trenton Sneed ninth, and Andrew Beach into the top 10.
Alright, wreck on the front.
Yellows are not off, they are on.
Here you go. Yellow flags are on.
I mean, really? Really?
What are we
Sorry,
really
Daniel. I was hard on the brakes.
Junkyard on the front, junkyard on the front, slowing down, junkyard on the front.
Blink.
Yeah.
All of a sudden the 43 is destroyed.
The cautions are indeed on.
Yep. Those drivers just don't know what triggers a caution.
Well, that just means I misread the information.
So you see Palmer and Alkire side by side. So that means no one missed a caution. Things went the way it's supposed to. Alkire hits an invisible car. What? What are we missing here? There's cars blinking. Alright, let's watch Daniel. Daniel's slow in the front stretch. Oh my gosh, if his car would stay still, keeps jumping everywhere.
Thank you, Hayden.
Looks like Evan Pienta.
We're going
Daniel Lawala.
47.
Pienta
Correct.
coming off the wall. Gets into
What's the
Daniel's right rear and turns him into the wall.
You go 0, don't tempt me.
Evan Pienta. 77 car causing that one.
Snicker slam.
Crozier in the 45 rolls in late, smacks into Lawala. Heavy front end damage to the 23 car. This is not IRL, this is iRacing. Cautions are triggered by iRacing. That's how it works on iRacing. So Painter in and out.
Blake, did you have that good of a stop, or did you do what I think you did?
If it was gas only, he did what you think he did.
After review, the incident between the 23 and 77, just a racing incident. They're running different lines, kind of just came together. There'll be no penalty given.
Wow. Not how I would have called that one. Painter out front. Roebuck second. Roebuck not taking tires here, at least not 4 of them. 7-second stop for him. Rivard taking tires, as did Hayden Lowell. Trenton Sneed did not take the tires, at least not 4 of them. And I don't see why you would take 2 here, so there's probably fuel only. Corey Deal in the 09 took tires, as did Griffin Jones, Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers, Jeff Price, Andrew Beach, all taking tires. Cliff Mullins did not. Kincaid a 13.8, I think he did. 14.6 for Beach
How are
did.
you tonight?
Lanen took tires, Clapper Newell did not. 21 car taking fuel
Keep that
only.
thing in fourth gear real quick.
Adam Thompson took tires, as did Dreiling, Reeling, Montrose, J.R. Deal,
I'm so sorry.
Jason Palmer, all taking tires here. 20.
We don't need no more Martins. What's happening?
Corey Lavallo. Looks like a fuel stop for the 01. E.J. Johnson had damage to repair, so he had a long stop. Margison finally gets to catch back up after his ordeal on the front stretch. Pienta sits on pit road in the 77. Just looks like he just took his fast repair. Pienta heads back out on track. Grizzle showing in 26th right now, 2 laps down for the 43. Kerjour showing 3 laps down in the 45 Radford car. Currently 27th.
All right, boys, mind that wheel spin up here.
Nick Cameron, Jake Lawrence, Daniel Llewellyn looks like they have all dropped out of the race. Officially 30 cars starting
I'll
tonight.
just tuck it left real quick here for you, Cliff.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
So cars on older tires are going to be the 30 of Roebuck, the 81 of Trenton Sneed, the 37 of Cliff Mullins, 21 of Clapper Newell. Those cars will probably be dropping back in a hurry, trying to save a set of tires for later in the race. Strategy being played early. Lights are out on our iRacing Pace Car sedans. We work through turns 3 and 4, getting set for the restart,
Okay,
coming
yeah.
to start lap 24. Pace cars off. Green flag, green flag, green flag. Green back in the air. Jack Painter gets a huge jump over Blake Roebuck. New Roebuck was on older tires. Hayden Lowell quickly to the bottom to try and dispatch of Roebuck in the 30. May take a lap or 2 for those tires to take over. We expect that 67 should be able to dispatch of the 30 relatively easy once they come up to temp. As he starts to pull away going through turn 4. Now Bill Rivard looks to take 3rd place away. Rivard able to do so. We had a hellacious battle back here. Mike Edwards, Corey Deal, Griffin Jones, Ethan Evers. All side by side here. 09 of Deal on the same strategy as the cars that took the tires here. He's battling Edwards hard. And they're both going to roll up on Trenton Sneed side by side. Edwards crosses just between Corey Deal and Trenton Sneed. He's going to get to the inside of the 81. Trenton just trying to make those cars stay on a lead lap and hope for a later caution to get his extra set of tires on. That's the strategy being played by the 81 and the 30 of Roebuck. Evers able to get by Sneed as Sneed drifts up the track. Griffin Jones going to take the short way around. Roebuck gets out of shape in the 30. Big wiggle coming off of turn 4. He's going to fall back in a hurry right in front of Trenton Sneed. Andrew Beach to the inside. Beach gets by Roebuck and Sneed. Now Reeling coming through in the 42. 42 saw the back end of that Mustang dance around a bit. JR Deal getting out of line in the 9, dropping back, losing to some spots. He didn't want to be in that big mess he saw up ahead. Corey Deal and Mike Edwards still battle. These two have been trading positions on a leaderboard for overall wins in Sidewinder. Now they're battling it out on track as well. Edwards 4th, Corey Deal 5th, Ethan Evers 6th.
Get top, get top.
Griffin Jones in 7th, Andrew Beach up to 8th. Reeling 9th, Roebuck's fallen to 10th. Price 11th. We have Adam Thompson, Tyler Lane. They're battling side by side, 62-64. Lanen all the way up by the wall. They might try to split Roebuck. This could be a bad idea as Roebuck's car not handling good. Lanen makes it work, but Roebuck probably not very comfortable there. Roebuck going to lose the spot to Kincaid now. As the no tire cars are falling back. Roebuck and Trenton Sneed now outside of the top 13. Scott, appreciate you so much. Thanks for the resub, my friend. 22 months. What a legend. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for all you do for Sidewinder and our community as a whole. And for me personally, because why not throw that in there? Margison gets by 54 of Kincaid, now 77 of Evan Pienta.
Did you just hit the wall, Jack?
Gets by Kincaid.
Do it again, do it again.
Don't see any damage, but I heard report that the painter may have brushed the wall a little bit.
I can confirm from my perspective, Jack Painter did not hit the wall. He is not the wall hitter.
Hayden Lowell saying it wasn't Jack. Bill upset, wishing he had.
You're breaking Bill's car.
Edwards 4th. Deal.
Giving me flashbacks to staying home from school and at middle school.
Unusual to see Deal up off the bottom. He's usually Mr. Roll Bottom around Homestead. He's up on the high line here on the outside of Ethan Evers. Evers has Griffin Jones in tow. Those two are trying to get by Corey Deal. Ethan going to come up the track in front of Corey on the corner exit. We'll see if Corey takes the run to the inside. He's going to do that. Now Ethan has the middle line. Corey all the way down on the white line. Ethan keeps the hammer down.
Hold on to it.
Corey getting out of shape in the 09. Mikasuki Dodge dancing around. Now Griffin Jones going to look to his inside. Ethan Evers gets by and Griffin Jones trying to take position. A lot of battling in the top 10 here tonight. Griffin Jones working over Corey Deal in the 09. Corey making that outside stick for the moment. Now he's going to drive down and get down in front of Griffin Jones to get his preferred bottom line back. Griffin Jones going to have to find another way around. Deal gets a really good run off the corner, and he's actually going to take the fight back to Ethan Evers in the 5th spot. Not quite clear of the 26 of Evers. Here Corey saying, get off my right rear. Not quite clear. Couldn't get the move completed. Now Ethan's going to battle back on that high side. Corey should be able to clear him here. Nope. Ethan drives it in deep. Corey's going to have to pinch it down. See that 09 struggling for grip. Back in dancing all over the place. It's fantastic battling here for the 5th spot. Corey and Ethan side by side trading it. Ethan pretty far up the track this time. That should give Corey the angle he needs to clear. Ethan going to tuck in line. Andrew Beach gets by Griffin Jones. Now Beach up into the 7th spot. Griffin Jones 8th. Looking for the crossover maneuver. Try to get back to the inside of the 71 of Beach. Plenty of battles all over the racetrack. Bill Rivard not too far from Hayden Lowell. Seems to gain on corner entry and then lose it on exit, so I think Bill might be running a little bit lower. Although this time around, Hayden's actually all the way on a white line. Hello, Dustin. How are you? Welcome on in. Appreciate you. Hope everyone's having a great night tonight. We worked lap 35 of 100 from Homestead-Miami Speedway. Jack Painter, your leader by 1.3 seconds after we had our only caution at lap 20. Most drivers took 4 tires and fuel. Few drivers opted not to. We can go and check on those few drivers for you. They've fallen all the way back to 19th for Trenton Sneed. Did not take tires.
He always plays a bit here and there.
He's along the same strategy as Cliff Mullins in the 37. Blake Roebuck in the 30. And then you have Clapper Newell and Corey Lavallo. All these cars did not take tires, and they are struggling. 12 seconds behind the leader. 12 seconds in just 16 laps. That's how much the tires are worth. It is college night, as we mentioned early on. UNC Wilmington on the 97 car leading the race here. Hayden Lowell, the Nebraska car, sits in the second spot. Rivard said the hell with that. I'm just running my 404 paint not found car. Mike Edwards has his UNC Cave RP Toyota up into the fourth spot. Corey Deal, Mikasuki Dodge, rides in fifth. Daniel Lawal saying crash in chat. He had one of those. Ethan Evers has the Georgia Bulldogs Cave RP Toyota 6. Griffin Jones, Lucas Oil Ford in the 7th spot. Andrew Beach with the Dysautonomia Awareness car in the 8th spot. Got that Pontiac Classic with a Trans Am logo on there. Alex Reeling, the all blank Ford Mustang, just got into the wall coming off turn 4. It's going to allow Adam Thompson to look to the inside in the 62. I think Thompson might get the spot here, but Reeling going to send it deep on that high line. You can definitely keep up some speed if you can get it right next to the wall. Yeah, he's out of shape again, and I think that's going to be all she wrote. Jeff Price in 11th at 19 BCF machine. Tyler Lane in Toyota in 12th, and Margison bringing the Easton's Nissan up into the 13th spot. Evan Pienta's mobile Chevy. Saw him in that accident. He's currently 14th. Oh, that was close. Pienta had to get out of it to not run over Margison there. I think he got a piece of him, but Margison stayed in the throttle and able to drive away. Kincaid rides 15th. Montrose in the 16th spot. JR Deal, Mr. Outlaw over in the RP server. He's sitting there in 17th. There is Dylan Dreiling, a Loveland Buick in the 18th spot. Jason Palmer rides in 19th. Cliff Mullins, UNC machine, is 20th. Now Lavallo in the 01, 21st. Clapper Newell, 22nd, trying to get by Lavallo. Trenton Sneed in 23rd. Blake Roebuck, 24th. Chris Alkire, 25th. Adam Crozier, 3 laps down, 26th. Alkire also 3 laps down. All the other cars on the lead lap. EJ Johnson still out there running. He's 27th, 4 laps down. Out of the race, Daniel Lawal in 28th. Jake Lawrence 29th, and Nick Hammer will finish 30th tonight. Painter, lead coming down just a little bit. Was 1.3, now 1.1. We work lap 40, now 41.
Sorry, 21, I lifted, buddy. You weren't clear, though.
Like Clapper Newell and Corey Lavallo had a bit of a paint trade.
Oh, you're good, buddy. I'm glad I didn't spin you.
Bill Rivard closing back in on that Nebraska Ford. See if Rivard can do anything with Hayden Lowell. This will be a battle for second. Looking for other battles on track. Yeah, this group of 4 cars. That is the 62 Adam Thompson, 64 Tyler Lanen, as Pienta's fallen behind these guys. Lanen going to run that middle groove. Thompson into the wall in the 62. That's going to lose all 3 spots. Thompson doing a good job not jerking it down into another car and causing a big accident, though. There is JR Deal coming by in the Napa number 9. Thompson going to fall all the way to at least 17th, now 18th. Haley with the thumbs up. EJ Johnson out of shape in the 91. Of course, that car is shown 4 laps down, so he is staying out of the mix there. Bill Rivard's falling back a little bit from Hayden Lowell. It was right on his back bumper. Now he's about half a second back. There's Ethan Evers in 6th, Griffin Jones 7th, Andrew Beach riding along in the 8th spot. Been 20 laps since our last caution. 23 laps since these drivers' last pit. Those guys that haven't taken tires yet are probably about to start screaming for them. Man, oh man. Pienta, Lanen battling. It's for the 11th spot. Pienta down low in the 77, Lanen up high in the 64. Oh, Lanen's in the wall. Didn't seem to slow him down too much, but Lanen bouncing it off the
You
wall.
gonna stop riding that wall anytime soon?
Margison right behind him saying you're going to stop riding that
It's
anytime
not my
soon.
goal, but thanks for asking. Oh look, you gonna say something about that guy?
And the 42 was up in the wall also. That was the Alex reeling machine. This is one of the tracks where wall riding does not make you faster. Being about an inch off of it, you're really fast, but that 1 inch gone and you are very slow. You do not want to be in the wall here. Now we're 3 wide is Mark Kincaid looking at the inside of Margison. You get it quickly back to double file. Kincaid definitely took a peek down there. Laying it up on the high side, Margison down low. Laning going to use the momentum on the high side to stay ahead of the 55 of Margison. And now Kincaid, he liked what he saw. He's going to the top.
Thank you.
I think Hayden just said Bill taught him something. So we continue to watch these cars. The 42, big time out of shape, reeling. He saves it, but that Mustang was completely sideways coming off the corner. As he fades back from Pienta. Pienta now up into the top 10. Pienta, of course, teammates with the 42. Now Lanen going to run up on the back of reeling with nowhere to go. Now he can cut down if he wants to try and go to the inside, but I think he's preferring that high line. Reeling going to run the middle. Margison all the way down low in the 55. Pienta's in the wall. Lanen's going to have to come off the wall to pass more, get into him, and Lanen just hits him. Pienta goes around, and the caution is out for the second time today. Both incidents involving the 77 of Pienta.
Racing 62.
Very nice long green flag run there. Pienta getting it turned around right in front of some cars. Let's go back and take a second look at how Pienta got into the wall in the first place. I think he just goes in a little too deep on the high line. Tires don't stick, and he gets up into the outside wall. And he gets up against it there. Lanen nowhere to go. Tries to get down off of it. Pienta, of course, at the same time is slowing down. Then the 54, Kincaid, catches it. Kincaid smacks the outside wall pretty hard. Let's check on Kincaid. He lost a... Where's that spark coming from? The center of the car? I'm guessing that's his right front.
Checking up, heading into 3 right here.
He's going to try to stay in position and come in and take his fast repair. Good strategy, I think. We should see everybody come down. I'm sure those cars that didn't take tires are so thankful for that yellow. Now they get to catch back up. Here comes the field. Painter gets run to the back of by Hayden Lowe. Looked like he was trying to Kyle Larson him.
The 77 was in the wall. The 64 started to slow up. We saw him in the wall, and the 77 got released from the wall right into the front of the 64. 64 had nowhere to go. The 77 received the EOL.
So Pienta does pick up the penalty for this one. We'll watch our cars get serviced on pit road. Literally every car in the top 20 is on pit road. That's pretty cool to see the whole scoreboard lit up with pit. Painter down and away is going to be the first one off pit road ahead of Lowell. Rivard's going to lose a spot to Edwards.
Speed.
Edwards about a full second quicker than Rivard on pit road, able to pick up 3rd spot. So watch the field file off pit road. So the 97 crew holds serve, maintains the lead. Hayden Lowell still second. Mike Edwards, you need 3rd place as he gets by Bill Rivard in the pits. Looking at the pit road timing and scoring, 1.1 second advantage for Mike Edwards, 37.8 versus Bill Rivard's 38.9. Edwards had a 14.1 in the box and 14.8 for Rivard, so 7/10 quicker was Edwards'
Did
crew.
anyone else get a passing under yellow penalty?
Right front, 84, 85, 100. Right rear, 89, 89, 90. I could have gone to the top and made more time if I wanted to.
I'm beating all of y'all. My right front was at 75, 76.
Because he did not take tires at lap 20.
Lowest score, right?
Well, at least you're winning something.
That's Andrew Beach.
Excuse me, sir. I had 38.
Damn it.
It looks like the
Well,
77
Coach,
car
you
got
went half
pissed
the race
off
on
that
the
he
same
got
set of
a
tires. I feel
penalty
like
and
that's
has
little,
left the race.
You got a head start.
So Evan Pienta has quit and will retire finishing 27.
78, and I went 50 laps on it.
Well, when you're going 20 miles per hour, you know.
Oof. Alright, reset the top 10 for you. Jack Painter, Hayden Lowell, Mike Edwards, Bill Rivard, Corey Deal, Ethan Evers in the 6th spot. Griffin Jones is 7th. And Drew Beach is 8th. Jeff Price is 9th. Ian Montrose 10th. Margison is 11th. Tyler Lane in 12th. Mark Kincaid 13th. J. Ardeel 14th. Alex Reeling 15th. Adam Thompson 16th. Jason Palmer 17th. Trenton Sneed back in 18th. Cliff Mullins 19th. Jeremy Clapper is 20th. Dylan Dreiling 21st. Corey Lavallo 22nd. Blake Roebuck 23rd. Chris Alkire not past the broken down car of Evan Pienta, so currently 25th. He'll move up one soon, as will Adam Kershaw and EJ Johnson. Those are the cars still running.
But you'd have to charge, Andrew. You'd have to charge.
Oi.
That PM I sent you?
We talking milkshakes in here.
I did. It's not going to help me because
Dreiling says he's got a wreck at some point. Is it that loose?
All I have to say is, like, getting to see the Deal brothers just sit there and shake their chests around, I think that's payment enough.
Dear God.
I passed under yellow. I was the lucky dog, and I had to go tail a line. I hit pit road, and I got it.
That's why you got it.
I was like at this moment, Dad, if you're watching the stream, for the love of God, turn the Wi-Fi off. I'm lagging back here.
Trenton's dad, turn the Wi-Fi off.
We're reviewing that, but
Alright, thanks. I even, like, stopped before I hit pit road to let one car by me.
My guess, if I were to hazard a guess, somebody left pit road and it puts you down as being ahead of them. Not his fault if that's the case.
And we are back underway. Green flag in the air. Jack Painter gets us restarted in that UNC Wilmington Toyota. Jumps out in front of Hayden Lowell's Nebraska Ford. Lowell chops across the nose of the 14 of Edwards. Holds on to that second spot as Edwards was looking. Bill Rivard in the 4th spot. We got a car in the wall. That looks like, I believe that's a 62.
Mommy, I'm coming back up. I'm going back up. I'm going back up.
Adam Thompson. Thompson up and into the wall. Let's see how he got there. Right behind J.R. Deal.
Stop.
Mama says,
I'm
oh,
sorry, Zach. I'm sorry.
62, big time out of control. Smacks the outside wall.
Bad time to do that.
He's falling back.
I don't want to be here. I want to go back up front.
Holy cow, look at all this. We're 3 wide and having a chaotic party. Oh no, Lanin into the wall. That's going to cause a wreck. This is number 1 of Ian Montrose goes around caution back out. Tyler Lanin is at the start of that one.
I have a hate moment for whoever took it 3 wide, but I'm also so impressed.
See Lanin in the 64. He gets out of shape, gets up and into the outside wall. Ian Montrose jacks up behind him. Montrose nowhere to go. Number 1 spins around.
Taking things 3 wide? No way.
Let's go fire chase and watch that one from the 1.
I was scared for my life for like half that run. And that run was only 2 laps.
Oh my gosh, Beach was way out of shape up ahead. And there is
Be real, you were scared.
Trenton Sneed gets a piece of that. Trenton Sneed getting up and underneath the number 1.
To the outside wall.
Let's go back and watch this battle. This was crazy. This is way more fun than watching the... It's got Mark Kincaid down low and Margison up high, then Andrew Beach. He thought about making it 4 wide briefly there. He had a good run. Could have got inside the 55.
4 wide. I've never heard it say that.
And the wreck happens behind this.
I got hit from the inside, put somebody in the wall because of the contact, and I'm so sorry to whoever got hit into the wall.
Well, let's go back and try to find it then for Mr. Beach. There's Ian Montrose catching the wall. I think that might have been it.
The 64 got loose, as he said, and the 1 had nowhere to go. I didn't into him. The 64 will have the EOL for some responsibility.
Lucky dog high. Lucky dog high. How high are you?
This is a crazy restart. We get past halfway, drivers are like, all right, let's go. Things went from bad to worse in a hurry. Oh, there goes Landon.
High as a kite.
Good job by cars behind to avoid. Let's go on board Trenton Sneed, because I'm pretty sure he makes contact. So you see him behind the one, riding on board with Trenton here. That white, red, and black 64 is about to lose control coming off the corner. There he goes.
He's the Jack Porter.
Trenton didn't get any damage from that. That's impressive. Trenton's car looks just fine.
Here's where he dumps them, but you know this ain't Wesley Park. Hello.
Definitely had right front contact, but no damage.
Side by side off of turn number 4.
So that is good fortunes for Trenton
Yeah,
Sneed.
he won't send the shit to the inside wall.
Let's go see if we can get a word with Jack Painter now
I'll
that
make it
everyone is
interesting.
good in not needing to pit. Caution's breeding them caution to you.
Hey, I'd like you to know that Robert Dorman told me to spin myself off your nose so you get a penalty.
Jack DG, got a copy?
What the fuck does Robert Dorman have to do with this?
Well, you're still out front after 57 laps. How do you feel about leading every lap tonight?
Feeling good. Hayden, he's going to be putting up a challenge here. He was
Robert
catching
Dorman has
me
to do with
big
everything.
time that last run there.
I'm
I
secretly
think
trying to
he's
say what
got me
the
on
fuck,
long run
just to
speed.
say what
He's
the
been
fuck,
saving his
what the
tires a
fuck.
bit better than I have. So
Yeah,
hopefully the last run isn't that long.
Whoa, this is a family
if it
friendly
goes
stream.
green to the end, we should have like a 15
Love
lap
you
run at
too.
the end, which should be
Sorry,
better for
Zach.
me than it
Zach,
is for
is
Hayden.
that a,
So we'll see what happens there. I think Hayden and Bill are definitely going to be my main competition, unless Mikey's been saving up something here. But Hayden, he was running me hard that last time, so I'm expecting him to kind of run me even harder and use me up even more.
Now Mikey's going to be desperate. He's in a win in your end situation. He has to win to get to the playoffs, so he you never know what he's going to try.
Right, yeah.
All right, well, good luck to you, sir.
JR, you saw that too, right? He's no longer beside me.
I have no idea where he's at, my friend.
Someone disappeared.
Yeah, he gone. Just hit him anyway, JR. He deserves it.
Can't hit him if they disappeared.
Nah, he just kick-flipped himself into the infield. 10 points. Trenton was looking at that dude that just randomly disappeared like, don't run from the Lord!
Gosh.
You have a moment to talk about one.
All right, we're on the backstretch, filed up 2x2 for the restart. 58 will be 59 at the line. 59 of 100.
Hey, Zachary Margerson, is it a boot that time?
It's all a boot.
You making fun of my accent is not going to get you anywhere.
That's what you think.
Aww. That sounds.
Rolling through 3 of 4. We're getting set to restart them.
It's about time to get this back to rolling again.
A boot time.
You're on the way back to the front.
Painter and Lowell, front row. Edwards and Rivard, row 2. Evers Jones, row 3. Painter gets us restarted in the restart zone. Rivard trying to get the outside of the 67 of Lowell as he quickly went to the bottom. Nothing doing there. Edwards in the 4th spot. Griffin Jones, Ethan Evers, single file. Now Price looks to the inside of Evers. You heard Rivard saying, Mikey, you go away. Now Bill looks to the outside of Hayden Lowell here.
Bill, quit sucking me.
He dumped him.
Caution's out.
I actually hit the brake, and I still couldn't get out. I am so sorry.
Dryling's on pit road.
I lifted, and then I tapped the brake, and then I made contact. I didn't jump on the brake soon enough, so if they deem that on me, I will take it. He got sideways, so I lifted, thought he was going to catch it, because I've seen him do it a few
Trying
times.
to find the 63.
Coming off the corner and just, stayed too close to it.
There he is.
No, that is not on him. Nathan not yet. That is on me. I got loose and just didn't get let off and just lost it.
Corey Deal goes around. Watch
I
it
have no
again.
left front tire. I'm going as fast as I can.
Trenton Sneed gets a piece of that one. Clapper Newell, the 45
Bill.
Crozier, the 91, the 43, all pile in the back. Nowhere to go.
What's going on with Bill?
Corey Deal, no left front tire, drives it to pit road.
I have to start on the outside.
Can I get a black clear if we're trying to avoid the wreck?
I'm surprised you didn't get a black flag passing under the green. On that restart, you passed to the inside.
Once it all got by.
Yeah, we reviewed, and I reviewed the restart, but yeah, I did see him have to go down the take evasive measure down pit road, so I cleared that black.
Bye-bye.
This way, Kip, you want to pit so I can start on the inside again, please?
Nathan, give me that yellow. That was on me.
Dryland pits, though. He shouldn't get it cleared if he pits. Looks like he took fuel only at least, but yeah. You shouldn't be able to stop in your box.
Agree with Corey. The 09 got sideways, and the 71 just got in the back of him. 09 will have the EOL.
Corey Deal getting the EOL, which he's already in the back.
Give it to me, Daddy.
Give it to me.
The Mikasuki Dodge will be starting in the rear. Last car on the lead lap. Chris Alkire shown 23rd, 2 laps down. Adam Crozier 3 laps down and 24th. Alex Reeling 3 laps down, 25th. EJ Johnson 4 laps down,
On a
26th.
secondary note, 83, be careful passing before the stripe on the inside on restarts.
Let me see if I can message race control.
I thought we couldn't do that.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to, but the restart zones have got that a little messed up, so we are trying to pay attention to the restarts.
Okay, I'm still fairly new to the restart.
Hello.
Appreciate it.
Just to let you know, the
back. I thought for sure he was
the
gonna have a
38
black.
or 83 Dryling car, he stopped on pit road when he was evading, so you're not supposed to be able to do
I
that.
was like, well,
Yeah,
he's
no,
gonna
we
have to
cleared
be
his
in
black
here,
for
so
that.
go up
I
top.
know, but he then stopped on pit road. You're not supposed to stop in your box when you're going down pit road for evasive maneuver.
Oh.
It's an unfair
Go back
advantage. He stops in his box for fuel.
Ooh, I need to go back and look at that.
Alright, well,
All
I
right,
would,
no
I would just
worries.
EOL him or something.
Thank you, sir.
Later.
Later.
Make sure nobody gets an unfair advantage in the middle of the race. You should at least... The yellow will put him behind other cars that pitted after the yellow. So that would make it right again. I mean, it's only like 3 spots or something. It's not a big deal. But fair is fair. We like to keep it fair. Alright, field doubling up behind our iRacing Pace Car sedan. You already have one? There you go.
Gonna trade that.
Yeah, if you're evasive maneuvering, you can't stop in your box, and you definitely did. Can't do that.
Hey, as an FYI, even if you're going with the pits to evade, you can't stop in your box. Since the 83 is already at the back, basically, anyways, we'll just leave it the way it is. But if you do have to evade down pit road, you have to keep going through, not stop at your box.
And the reason that is
Okay,
because
I'm sorry.
cars that under yellow come to pit road, you would be ahead of them by not stopping because you already stopped. So that's the only reason that's a thing.
Sure, I'll let you know.
Okay, you let us know.
Call those Toyotas on the inside. A Ford, a Pontiac, a Chevy on the outside, and Toyota, and then a Nissan on the inside. It's import versus domestics up here.
Yeah, I got a black.
Pioneer gets us restarted. Hayden Lowell,
Thank you.
Mike Edwards, Griffin Jones side by side for third.
Somebody else, they shouldn't have got a black.
And Griffin Jones, teammate to Painter, he probably had a countdown. That's why he was able to stick to the outside of Edwards here, but Price a little out of shape in the 19. Edwards trying to get his car up to third. Gets clear of Griffin Jones. Now Ethan Evers going to dive to the inside of Jones. Has a really shallow entry that may mess up the exit for the 26. Yeah, see the back end coming around the 26. Had to take such a shallow entry. It did not work out well for him as Ethan Evers starts dropping back quickly.
Sorry, 19. He was way checked up, man.
Way out of shape.
Nose off there.
Evers going to drop all the way back to 12th.
Oh, good, brother.
Painter clear out front of Hayden. Gap now a half second. Mike Edwards in third. Griffin Jones fourth. Margison now in your top 5. You have Kincaid, Price,
All good, man. All good.
J.R. Deal, Andrew Beach, and Blake Roebuck, your new top 10. J.R. Deal battles side by side as Roebuck looks to the middle. That would have been real dicey. Now Evers going for it. Ethan Evers jumps in there. A lot of blue on our screen there. 3 wide with Cliff Mullins all the way to the top. Whoa, Ethan Evers. Beach is out of shape. Like Jack had a impressive move up front. Must have been out of shape on the corner there.
Sorry there, 83 and 43, my bad.
I have
We're all good.
Mike Edwards right on the back of Hayden
Didn't
Law.
have any contact, so all good
34
on
laps to
mine.
go. Hayden, Edwards, Jones, second, third, and fourth, all on your screen here. Painter not quite getting away like he has been. Is that Kincaid down on the apron? 54. Out of shape coming through turn 4. He's going to lose several spots. Kincaid's still going slower
Sorry
than
about
54.
that, man. I thought we were at Eldor.
Heard him say he thought he was at Eldor. He was really sideways.
That's small, mate. Yeah.
Kincaid, Trenton Sneed battle for 10th. Sneed, his teammate behind him, Andrew Beach. Sneed up on the top side. Beach.
Oh no! He turned him. I saw it. He turned him.
Edwards has gone around in the 14.
Nah, Michael got loose first and they checked him out.
Edwards in a must-win situation to make the playoffs.
Hey.
That car now is torn up. Let's see how Edwards got there. It's like contact from Griffin Jones.
I just shit my fucking pants. Excuse my language.
It's very abrasive language.
in front of me and I just didn't get on. I didn't.
Edwards saves the car, but then gets run over by Griffin Jones. Around goes the 14.
I got off.
So Edwards going to have to take a fast repair here.
I want off this ride. Does that count?
Edwards in a must-win now falls all the way to 22nd.
After review, I think the 53 may have a future in race control because I agree with the assessment. The 14 got loose and the 53 just didn't check out the time, got in the back of him. The 14 will have the EOL for incident responsibility.
Lucky dog outside.
Yeah, I feel bad, but I mean, there's nothing I can do. I'm sorry, Michael.
Alkire getting the lucky dog. He'll go from 2 laps down to 1 lap down.
Sorry, Jay, I didn't see X input.
It's all good, brother. I was coming out and you come go in. We good.
So we'll see if anyone hits pit road here. Looks like Hayden Lowell coming off pit road, first one that went down. It's like a gas only stop for him, 6 seconds. Fuel only for Price. Fuel for JR Deal. Fuel for Andrew Beach. Bill Rivard. Ethan Evers, all fuel stops. At 37, Cliff Mullins, he has tires on his car. 4 fresh tires on the 37. Trenton Sneed took a set of tires, so 4 fresh. I think they're called general tires here. 4 fresh general tires for Trenton Sneed. Adam Thompson took fuel only. Kincaid got a set of tires. Montrose got a set of tires.
Sorry, I couldn't find my start button. I'm
Looks like
trying
Edwards
to find my
got
Kool-Aid
the
jammer, so I can have something to drink.
fast repair. Fast repair for Mike Edwards and fuel.
Yeah.
Jeremy Clapper Newell, he's been doing damage repair it seems. Last
It's
car
great.
on the lead lap as he heads back down pit road. Brings Alkire down too. Alkire 1 lap down.
I
Clapper
also
last car in
have,
the lead lap.
Cherry. There's a berry mix and then a fruit punch that's cooling down in the fridge.
Because you guys really needed to know that.
All that sounds fantastic.
Alex Feeling.
Jack has disappeared. Oh, never mind, Jack.
3 laps down. 24th. Battling Crozier on the same lap. 3 laps down, 25th. Then one more lap down, EJ Johnson, the 91.
Neo's internet connection or something? Because I'm kind of concerned.
He does this every week, guys. Why are we...
Yeah, but Margison's not up
Okay,
front
wait,
every week, so he
Jack,
doesn't
what
know that.
rough area of the United States are you in? Because I thought Spectrum was only available in like a small area.
I am in Raleigh, where we have Spectrum. And it's terrible.
Okay, maybe it's not in as small of an area as I thought.
Spectrum on the other side of the state worked pretty damn good.
As a Myrtle Beach user of Spectrum, I was almost ejected in practice and I lost connection last week.
Yeah, I'm with the Deal Brothers. I'm here on the west side of North Carolina. I've got Spectrum. It's pretty good for me whenever it's actually working.
And when is that?
Did you say Raleigh? Like Raleigh or Raleigh? Raleigh, the correct pronunciation.
Who the hell is Raleigh?
Here's out there. Sounds like a ton of us are in North Carolina and we're all on Spectrum.
Explains a lot.
Whoa. I'm in North Carolina, and I'm actually on AT&T.
Ooh!
So that's part of your problem. Got it.
Wow.
Otherwise known as dial-up internet connection.
Yeah, I would take AT&T
Very
over
fitting
Spectrum.
that someone from Google Fiber came to our house today to like sell us on it, and honestly, probably wouldn't be the worst decision.
I have fiber up. I love it. Give me Starlink.
Starlink, oh gosh.
Ping on Starlink is horrible.
Base car is off. We're getting set for a restart. We need to get back to racing so we can end this.
He beats his mom, I mean, what?
Boehner gets us restarted. Green flag back in the air. Working lap 72.
She's a lovely woman.
Now
Out of your league.
73.
Probably not wrong.
Griffin Jones settles in second. Roebuck third. Margison is
On the bottom,
fourth.
3 wide.
Lane in fifth. Dylan Dreiling up to sixth. Corey Deal. They're 3 wide. Dreiling, Hayden Lowell, and Corey Deal. Hayden gets by Dreiling on the top side. Now goes inside. Trying to work by the 64 of Lanen. A lot of these cars took just fuel on this most recent pit stop. Cars that have been a while since been to pit road. That's going to be Roebuck, Margison, Jones, and Painter. 24 and 18 laps respectively there. The car with the freshest tires, Cliff Mullins in 14th. He's going to have to try and find a way through in his UNC Tar Heel Pontiac. He's working on the outside of Trenton Sneed. Trenton also took tires, so those two on the same tire strategy. As they try to work their way through the field, they get by Jeff Price. Painter, meanwhile, 0.29 up on Griffin Jones, Roebuck, Margison, Hayden Lowell. You have Tyler Lanen, and then a battle between Deal and Rivard. These two 10-tenths teammates battle for 7th.
Sorry, I got loose.
Someone's going around. That's Rick. Thompson's on pit road. That's not it. Try to find it. Is it Cliff?
Okay, Code Brown, I need new
Cliff's
pants,
in it.
I need a new seat. This car smells like shit.
Oh, Big Rick.
Right now.
Picture didn't happen.
Ethan Evers, 26, loses control, gets into Andrew Beach.
Literally nothing other than like...
Kincaid involved again. Cliff Mullins. Big stack up as the 26 gets out of shape. Collects the 71 of Beach. 37 gets piece. Cliff Mullins, Trenton Sneed, Kincaid, Clapper Newell, Mike Edwards. That was a rather large incident, taking out quite a few cars.
PG-13.
Look back at it on the blimp view.
Oh, we're long since past that.
You'll see the 26 on the left side of the screen gets out of shape, collects the 71. He saves it. 37 of Mullins, Trenton Sneed, 14, 21.
Whoever was outside of me got loose, but I had the lift for the guy in front
All
of me.
3 KVRP cars in that one.
Into the wall, so
I don't mean to cut you off, but something's happening in 3 and 4.
I just got done.
Something happened in 3 and 4.
Totally my fault there.
Roebuck's around.
It's fine. It's just like, damn.
What is happening?
Can I get a replay of that Swiss? What the hell happened?
What number was it? And I'll do it.
On the original incident, the 26 got loose, was coming down.
Robot
There was a little bit of
drives in deep.
Would have hit anyways in the 71 and eventually the 37. So the 26 will have the EOL for instant responsibility.
Robot just collected Griffin Jones.
Because I saw it happen right in front of me.
Then he tries to gas it up and spins himself out. Robot not having a very stellar time.
Well, got a big dent in one of the enemy titties, but other than that, it's fine.
I'm surprised. Nah, you know what? Never mind. I didn't think that joke was. Never mind.
Excuse me. What are you doing? Get out of here. Bye. No.
Thompson and Palmer are trying to muscle their way around Margison for some reason.
Under review.
That's the first man for me.
After further review, the rolling on the field stands. Alabama's the 5th best football team.
Wow.
Tennessee.
Dropping that on college night.
Oh, I was gonna say Hayden's trash, but okay. Yeah, Alabama. What?
Would say go Arkansas, but we're so unfucking predictable, so go Vikings!
To the Trenton Sneed family, please don't try and kill me.
Wait. Vikings like Minnesota Vikings?
Oh, yeah, they're about...
Oh no.
The secondary incident, the 30 got into the back of the 57.
53.
Causing the mess into yellow. The 30 will have the EOL for incident responsibility on that.
And Roebuck heading to the back.
Look, all I can say about the Minnesota Vikings is go Pat go.
Clapper, you gotta go past me, dude.
30 out of third spot. Mistake under yellow, driving into the back of the car in front of him. Roebuck will
All I have to say,
go to the tail.
I am a Cowboys fan, but how about them Commanders? Go Pack, go, right?
We've been boys.
I can't get used to hearing the word
On the real
Commanders.
note, how about them Giants?
Yeah, 6-1 New York Football Giants. That's like 2 more wins than I expected them to get all year already.
As opposed to what the New York
I will
softball
go on a
Giants?
15-minute rant about the Packers if I have to.
Oh no.
Stop talking.
Says the guy who never
Clapper,
stops
please
talking.
Go past me, dude.
Margison's always
My bad.
making
I
terrible
was trying to let
jokes.
you know that 2 to go was not telling me to stay behind you. My bad. Everyone was talking about football.
I know, I've been trying to break in for a lap and a half.
Same here, man.
Edwards now 1 lap down. Took a lot of repair on this 14
Fuck around
car.
and find out.
Ha. Yes to that.
Field working down the backstretch. We are coming to start lap 80. Kincaid with the oops. It got loud. A lot of football talk there.
My bad.
And no one said go Hurricanes and you're in Miami.
The playoffs.
Edwards did. Let's look at that points while they asked.
Me, but y'all can't drive.
Ethan Evers, Alex Reeling.
That.
EJ Johnson has a decent gap on Dylan Dreiling there for the final spot, but EJ is pretty far back and Dreiling
Have
on
a
the lead
whip,
lap.
Mike, shut up.
Mike didn't have one in ARCA. What are you talking about?
Not near.
Painter gets us going once again. This will be 21 laps to go. Painter and Jones 1-2. Hayden Lowell battles Margison for the 3rd spot. Don't call Mark Kincaid out, please. We haven't yet. Just watching you getting collected in other people's messes. Hayden trying to use that top side to get the momentum, get ahead of Margison. Bill Rivard trying to follow him through. As Hayden does clear Margison. Margison didn't want to give up that inside, but had to. Drifts up the track. Bill Rivard to his outside. Rivard trying to take away 4th from Margison.
26 to 83 was really sideways, and I left.
And Rivard clears Margison. Bill Rivard up to 4th. Margison drops to 5th. Corey Deal on the 09. Is that JR Deal?
Oh, really trying to make me poop my pants.
Oh, as the 26 goes
Reckon
around.
that's
Let's see how that one unfolds. You saw JR Deal out of shape. That had nothing to do with it. They wrecked behind him. See the 26 going sideways across the
Me,
screen.
I'm out. That was interesting.
Watch Ethan Evers in 26.
Well,
Oh, the back end comes around, gets into the wall. Dylan Dryling gets into him once he hits the wall.
Yeah,
Ethan
it's
Evers
a
then
storm outside. Probably why.
hits the inside wall. 26. That's his second wreck. I'm sure he's done for the day with that damage. Pretty significant contact with the inside wall.
Pace car middle towards end of back.
That'll knock 26 Ethan Evers out of the race, but this is the final race before the playoffs get started, and as we were looking on those points just a moment ago, Evers all the way up in the 4th spot. He should be good to make it and locked in on points. So despite that wreck and falling out of the race, he should still make the playoffs. Let's look at our playoff schedule.
I threw together in like 45 minutes.
Let's go ahead and cancel looking at the schedule as they come down pit road. 19 to go.
After review, the 26 snapped wicked sideways on the wall, eventually collected the 83. It would have been a drive through principal responsibility, but the 26 was disconnected.
Well, Hayden?
So 6 cars stay out here.
Sideways. Are you from Massachusetts, sir?
6 cars stay out here.
Negative.
Varying strategies on their tires.
But I'd use wicked sideways, yeah.
Painter down and away with the 4 tires and fuel.
Be fun, brother.
Cliff Mullins fuel only for the 37.
They took tires.
Griffin Jones
We got him right.
4 tires and fuel. Margison 4 tires and fuel. Trenton Sneed same deal. Dryland fuel only. Injure Beach tires and fuel.
Left, but at this point, there's so little lap.
Price tires and fuel. JR Deal tires and fuel. Roebuck tires and fuel.
I don't have to say that.
Alkire back on the lead lap, was 3 laps down. That's impressive. Alkire gets tires and fuel here.
Yeah, but I do.
Edwards the tires and fuel.
You could take him. See what time.
William, we're not talking
I thought
about
more
you.
people were going to stay out. That's why I didn't.
Valo, 2 laps down. 0-1 car, 19th. Palmer, his teammate, 2 laps down in 20th. Alex Reeling will move up to 21st. Kerjor will move up to 22nd. Johnson will move up to 23rd. Those cars will be the last ones running, as Ethan Evers will fall to 24th. Thompson 25th. Mark Kincaid 26th. Evan Pienda 27th. Daniel Llewellyn 28th. Jake Lawrence 29th. And Nick Cameron will finish in 30th.
Oh well.
Well, it could happen.
I get lane choice here, right? I'm assuming I do.
That you do.
It is the same in every one of them.
Hayden asks the same question in every one of them.
Before we sign up,
And you ask every race, every week. Same answer.
even in your main series, you at.
Wait, you guys can read?
Yeah.
Hayden and Bill will be on the front row. Corey Deal, Tyler Lanen. Row 2, Montrose Painter. Painter, of course, spin to pit road. We've got the 4 tires and fuel.
Like Auto Club. I don't know these things.
Hayden, do you ask that in the super late models? Hey, I haven't made an ARCA start in like probably 2 seasons. Okay.
Oh, that was funny. Hayden runs the super lates. And
Yes, I'm taking top. And funny enough, sometimes I do have to look at the rule book I am yet to publish to figure out if I enable lane choice on restart.
Funny enough, you just gave Jack a better chance because now he's on the outside and you're on the outside, so it's going to get a good restart.
Let's go.
Sure, what?
Touch your face.
Restart.
Whoa!
Sorry, Corey. Sorry, Corey.
Why, yes, Mr. Bulldog, I do have a rear bumper.
I can fix that.
Please do.
Hey.
William's been in a fight. Trying to get better.
I'm just looking at the back of your car. I'm not trying to get close up on you.
He's trying to get close up when you read the back of
I
your
know,
car.
that's the 5 national championship trophies Nebraska has won as a football team.
Nice.
Jack Painter disappears again.
Jack just a spit.
Come on, Jack. Don't do this right now.
He's back. Hayden gets us restarted.
Get the
Rivard.
back on the treadmill, Jack.
Lanen's going to take it from the top and get around Rivard for second. Rivard, a poor start there. That sounds like a crash. Track back. I think Montrose may be in it. There we go. Mike Edwards can go to stop in the 14.
Speed, by the way.
Sorry, what? My father's talking. What?
Montrose loses it all by himself in the one.
Miles per hour at the end there.
Just down the track, Dreiling, Roebuck
No, I'll
collected
tell you
there.
my traces later. I was like 65, 64.
So Montrose bringing that one out, getting loose all by himself. Takes his car straight to pit road.
If I drop below like 3, I get a penalty from iRacing.
It happens. It happens to the best of us, Dylan. I've had it happen. All right.
Sorry.
That moves the fresh tires up to 5th spot. Painter will be on the inside on the restart.
Okay. I'm in no hurry.
Checking up off 4, checking up off 4.
After review, the yellow was brought out. The one car got sideways, causing the 19 in the back of the 83 checking up. The one would have incident responsibility, and he, well, looks like he is disconnected. So.
He and Montrose bailing there.
Hey, can you go ahead and review the speed that I was on at the restart? Now I'm paranoid.
Look at it.
Hayden Lowell talking about the restart. Lanen in second, Bill Rivard, Corey Deal, Jack Painter, your top 5. Painter once again has the freshest tires by 6 laps over Tyler Lanen. If Lanen took tires on his last stop. 3 minutes career over.
Absolutely, man. It's been too damn long. Glad you can make it out for a race. I'll be out here for the rest of the season, and should be for here on out.
Griffin Jones, Trenton Seed, Zach Martin, Andrew Beach, 9th, and Jared Eel, 10th. There's your top 10 at the moment. 13 laps to go from Miami Homestead Speedway. B12 once our pace car trips the line here. And Hayden passed the pace car, so he should get a black flag. Jokes, of course, but should.
Sorry to everybody behind me, I was checking Jeff's damage. Making sure on the front stretch, couldn't really get a good view on the back stretch, it's a little dark.
Chris Alkire, through perseverance, up to 15th. He was all the way back in 28th at one point. 3 laps down, now he's 15th on the lead lap. Nice recovery for the Navy Dodge. Ahead of him you see Roebuck. It's 14 Edwards being a goofball.
Tyler, just so you know, I'm taking the top again.
Light's still on our pace car, so we should be on lap.
I don't think you slowed down on that restart. I think the guy just beside you had a bad one.
Yeah, I don't think I did either, but I'm paranoid. That's why I asked them to look at it.
Yeah, and we've got multiple people looking at it, and it looked like it was pretty clean as far as a restart. Not a major change in speed, so I think you're good.
Well, I'll go fuck it.
Bill Rivard was complaining about that restart. Entertaining.
Hunter Hawkins at it again.
Hunter Hawkins.
Jack Painter.
Hello.
Hello.
How many
entertainer me.
Alright guys, it's been a while, but the McChicken and a sticker are back up for grabs. You just have to hold them up.
McChicken and a sticker to
Speaking
take
of
Jack Painter out.
McDonald's Food, the McRib will be back for the final time, starting on Halloween.
For the final
Can I
time.
get 40 KVRP bucks, please?
They've been saying it's going to be the final time since like 2005, so take that with a grain of salt.
Just one? Frickin' Jones wins this race.
Get with me post-race. Let me know what the bet's going to be to wreck him next week, and we can talk.
Hayden Low on the top side, you're going
I
to
want
be
some gumbo.
the restart control car here. So they enter the restart zone. Tyler Lanen in the 64 is second. And you have Rivard and Deal row 2. Hayden gets us early in the restart zone. Lanen caught napping a little bit as they're 3 wide behind him. Painter, Rivard, and Griffin Jones. Second restart in a row. The 10 car has struggled. Corey Deal 4th. 3rd now. Tyler Lane in 2nd. Bill Rivard 4th. Griffin Jones under attack from Trenton Sneed. 5th on back has those fresh tires. So this is where the action's going to be. As Tyler Lane gets out of shape in the 64, he's going to drift back, and Margison goes around in the 55. Caution should come back out. There it is.
I have no control over my car. Watch out, going to the wall, going to the wall, going to the wall, going to the wall.
Margison comes down on Andrew Beach. Beach smacks the inside wall.
Me. Just give me the UL and get over with.
Margison
Well,
losing it there.
The inside is loose, and I'm happy no one hit me.
Tyler Lanen.
I need an EOL as I cannot do over 60 miles an hour.
It's Andrew Beach. Left front destroyed on Beach's car, so he hit the inside wall after contact with Margison when Margison lost control.
EOLs. Ain't that a little harsh?
It's fine. It's about how my racing career goes. I would run 92 laps and get taken out in the last one.
But 93 is not the last lap. And we're on 92.
Thank you. I really needed that.
I guess be careful what you ask for. You get an abundance of EOL. As far as the incident itself, I agree with Zach's assessment. The 55 looks like he kind of started to get loose and collected the 71. So the 55 will have an EOL. We'll try to only give him one.
Edwards, before you disappear at the end of the race, I need you for like 2 minutes in race control.
So are you going to give it to me now or what?
Guys, I kind of got peeved.
Waterfalls.
You should go change your tires and pit.
So,
Running water.
8 laps to go.
Be a man.
so wait.
See if we can get away with Hayden.
Third.
Hayden, get in driver chat.
EG, pull me in. Pull me in.
But I want to talk to Hayden.
Does this mean that Hayden's going to pick the outside?
I'm there, DG.
It's about time.
He's been picking the outside.
And now you're not even talking.
Yeah,
Well, that
no,
last restart, I haven't jacked
Hi.
up until he took off.
Well, you find yourself out front in your Nebraska
Well, you
Ford
probably don't like
Fusion.
that, do you?
How does it feel? And do you think you can hold off those tires that are coming?
Ooh, I don't know. The tires are gonna be tough. Each and every restart and caution laps kind of helps that situation. Gives me less laps. I have to hold them off. Took some strategy to get here. I pit at the right of the edge of the fuel window, hoping that it would go green and I could stay out. That didn't happen, and I didn't take my set of tires, so I've got a set lane in the pits, but it's a bit late to use them. I'm going to take the outside of the restart because I'm more scared of Jack than I am Corey. Tyler is Tyler. He'll either wreck me or finish 13th. And it's going to be 5 to go, a 5-lap shootout, short track Saturday night, but on a Monday night. And hopefully we can put this Nebraska Go Big Red Fusion in victory lane at Homestead.
Saturday night short track on a 1.5 mile on a Monday.
Yes, sir. That is exactly how it goes.
Makes perfect sense. Only from Nebraska, right?
Yes, hopefully I can win a Nebraska card because it's about the only thing Nebraska would be able to win at the moment, other than
Oof.
women's volleyball.
You know you have one of those teams when you're bragging about the women's volleyball.
Yes, hey, we're #1 in the country in volleyball, and at least we're not Wisconsin. So
There is small things. I mean, what they had Russell Wilson in Wisconsin, right?
Thanks, Michael.
Wisconsin had pictures fallout, so.
All right, well, we're getting set for the restart. Good luck to you, sir.
Hi, JR.
I'm gonna need it.
Oh,
Yeah, don't we all?
Yeah.
I know, it's surprising to see me anywhere
What do you
at the
want?
back of the pack, but hi.
Hello.
Hello. I'm gonna talk to you through the restart since you joined me.
Do what?
I'm gonna talk to you all the way through the restart since you joined me.
Okay, that works with me. I'm sitting here rolling out on, just finally got done with my tow. I want to shout out sponsors for the team, Trian, you for my car, the Dysautonomia Firebird that we will be running in all of October and probably all of next month.
I'm trading paint
Why
on
not?
finding your car.
Do what?
Sure, why not?
Absolutely.
We don't need to
All-
just
all
raise
the more
awareness in October.
Exactly. Every month's a good enough to raise awareness.
10-4. Who you got winning this race?
I'm really hoping that Trenton or Jeff can pull this off, just because we've all worked really well together.
All right, good luck. Hayden Lowell gets a great restart. Corey Deal, not so much. Jack Painter, and they're back under yellow right away. Trying to find who that may have been. All cars around.
Can I get a black clear for passing on the inside to some Bandio spawn? Oh, I jacked Bandio up. I'm
Bandio gets into the wall.
Good luck from DG really saved me right there.
It's much the far chase. Okay, on the restart. Just hits the wall coming out of the corner. Collects Bill Rivard. Strange. Just drives into the wall. I got nothing. I didn't even see tire spin.
Bandio.
You shouldn't be apologizing to Bandio. Bandio got into the wall.
Yeah, shit happens. I'm used to it.
I don't know why he's apologizing. Bandio just smacks the wall on the restart. Can't be anticipating that. Rivard nowhere to go. Gets into the back of him. Wow. Strange.
Can we catch up, please, sir?
Corey, is this the first time you've been in front of me all night?
Nope. That wall, once you touch it, once
Well,
you touch it in these ARCA cars, you're stuck to it for a while.
Like we're still freaking racing, just catch up to the pace off. Checking up.
So if it's the same in every league, that means 3 green-white checkers, correct?
Velcro for sure.
Correct.
Let's go right on board.
Unlimited because it's always a shit show. It doesn't anymore. It did.
He said he had a heck of a view. That was a heck of a view. Here's the restart from the 63 of Andrew Beach.
From what you can see on the replay, it looked like on the restart, the 43 got into the outside wall. And when everyone
Wow, that was close.
the time accelerated with them. And when he saw the 43 in the wall, tried to make a move to the inside, but didn't have enough time. So we're going to call this on the 43 to be EOL.
That's what I saw.
Hayden, you should start on the inside, so I can get a better restart. I feel like that's reasonable.
The inside was the plan for this specific restart.
Yeah!
You gotta...
Literally, whatever put Jack at the biggest disadvantage.
Try to get
Reasonable.
Jack Painter as far away as possible for these...
I said this in the interview. Not scared of Corey. If I can just get ahead of you, I don't think I'll be wrecked. But Jack's like the speed and talent I'm worried about.
Oh my.
I'm scared of myself.
You just talk crap about every car around you and hoping for a clean restart here. It's probably not smart.
Hey, Hayden, are you scared of me?
What place are you in?
Who knows, Jay Munch? It's always Hayden asking the same questions about every league, and it's the same answer. I mean, maybe he just wants to make sure.
That Corey deal.
Yeah, Griffin, but you're behind
Those
me.
of you hanging out in Cave RP watching
I'm
us,
always cannon right
Hayden Lowell, not a Cave RP driver, but Corey Deal, he is
No,
brother
Griffin, I'm
to
not
Outlaw.
behind you.
Corey is in second. Then you have, looking down the board, Mike Edwards is going to be joining us. He's in 10th. JRD Outlaw 11th.
You only speak when
Clapper Newell is joining us. He's 12th. Bill Rivard, I forget his name in there, but he's in there. He's 13th.
Ta-da!
So we got quite a few guys in this race. Just stop telling him the right answer. Start lying to him.
After this race.
Hey, we're going into the green-white checkers.
Down there.
Driving on the paint at Coda, off track. Driving on the paint at Homestead, not an off track.
Unless you're at the Homestead Road Course, and then it is an off track.
Who's about right? Actually, you know what? I'm kind of scared of Corey because he's been talking all this big game. We got to dump Hayden. This is the time when you do it.
Yeah, I'll just make it one lap clean. That's all race control cares about at this point.
just make it to the white flag.
Because you said that, I'm gonna full send it.
Oh my! I didn't know Margison never had a time when he didn't full send it.
Right now.
I won't serve it.
That's a spirit.
He'll go full Robbie Gordon. Just ignore the black flag. Never go full Robbie Gordon. Okay. 3 to go. It's going to be 2 to go when we finally get the green. We're already on lap 100, so it's going to go over the advertised distance. .67 Hayden Lowell gets us restarted. 09 Corey Deal. Tried to drop down in front of Tyler Lanin. He's going to give Jack Painter the top. Painter's probably going to say thank you very much. Corey Deal gets out of shape, as does Tyler Lanin. Lanin has to save it. Painter's up to second. Painter just has to run down the leader now. Hayden Lowell. It's got fresher tires. Do we make it all the way back to the white flag? There is the gap. We'll ride on board. Look at this chaos behind him. That is the gap to the leader. White flag is in the air, so no more cautions. Caution flags are done. I don't think Painter has enough time to run down a half second, even with those fresher tires.
Good win.
Heard him say good win. Trying to get in Hayden's head more than likely. So he's going to gain here, but it's not enough. Hayden Lowell going to come off of turn 4.
Other than women's volleyball, let's go!
Hayden Lowell gets the win on the 67. Jack Painter brings it home second. Tyler Lane in third.
Excuse me, Bill, and
Griffin
Corey Deal,
Jones.
but you can't park it.
Blake Roebuck. Trenton Sneed. Margison Dreiling. It's like Edwards and Clapper Newell, the top 10. If we can get our top 3 to the interview room, Tyler Lane, Jack Painter, and Hayden Lowell. Get our interviews knocked out here. Tyler Lane giving it congratulations. Hayden going to come down to start finish and do a celebration in his Nebraska Ford Fusion. I just thinking inwards. Nebraska, NASCAR, same thing. Cliff Mullen's still sitting there. There is the 67 doing the burnout. Call it Big Red, but his car is all white, so I'm really confused. Later, William. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the broadcasts. Nobody in the waiting room yet. We're waiting on Tyler Lane and Jack Painter and Hayden Lowell to come have a word with us. Here we got Tyler. Tyler, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, what did you need to get up there and battle for the win at the end? It looked like you just needed a little bit more tire and a little bit more time.
I needed Jack Painter to be driving my car.
I mean, don't we all?
Yeah, it was. Had a shot there. I could have started on second again, but I tried the bottom, and I had been on the boards the whole night, and it just got out from under me, and I went back to fourth. So
Yeah, we saw you
once
get big
that
sideways.
once that happened, I knew I'd cooked my right rear and all that stuff, so I was gonna have to ride high.
Well, you still bring it home in the third spot. Good night tonight. When we start the playoffs next week, what are you thinking about that since you're already locked in?
It's Indy Roval, right? Or is it? Did they change it to the Oval? I can't remember which league that was. Or
I'd be shocked if it was the road course at Indy.
okay, so if it's the Oval, it's 7 out of 10, right? Because the Xfinity League,
Oh, it
I
says
wasn't.
it says Indy Road, so there you go.
Oh, okay, all right, Well, road, I'd like to thank my sponsors for the season. It's been a good ride, Happy to get the P3. I don't know. I have a shot. Depending on how, I think it's 4 get eliminated each round.
Yep.
So,
You just got to beat 4 drivers. You don't got to beat all 12 of them.
yeah, okay, I could see myself moving on next round. And then, playoffs are coming up. That's going to be fun. The rest of them. I don't know about next week's going to be interesting.
Yeah, we got Indianapolis Road, Iowa, Nashville Fairgrounds, Pocono, and then Chicagoland.
All right. So I think I can get by at Indy. Iowa, I did good last year in Xfinity when we went there. Nashville is going to be interesting. Pocono is going to be interesting. And if I can make it to Chicagoland, I might have a shot. It's a mile and a half, but I don't know. I think Jack might just go. Jack's gonna win it in Indy. Jack's gonna win Iowa. He'll get knocked out of the way, or his internet will break at Fairgrounds. I'm calling it.
Jeez, poor Jack. All right, well, got any friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for us tonight?
Dylan Dryling, Brian Hicks Driving Experience. The car for not dying. I don't know.
10-4. All right, bud. Well, congrats on your regular season, getting a spot in the playoffs, and we'll catch you in the next one.
All right, thanks for having me.
Tyler Lane in the 64. Let's go ahead and grab Jack Painter in the 97. Jack, DG, you got that copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, sir, you brought a home win in the second spot. Not quite the position you wanted to after leading so much of this race, but still a good night for you. How do you feel about the race?
Mixed feelings. Like, I mean, second is good, but it's a rough second. Like, it stings. I really wanted to win this one. I felt like I could have. Hayden, I mean, I feel like Hayden, he definitely had the long run speed, and I was just hoping we could have gotten some kind of green flag run there towards the end where I could just kind of just settle in and try to run him down. But we just kind of ran out of time with all the cautions there. Um, really, yeah, kind of hindsight 2020. I should have stayed out with 20 to go or whatever. Just kind of run it to the end. Actually, no, we had to pit anyway. So never mind. Well, it just it's mixed emotions.
10-4. Well, you got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight.
Yep. As always, first off, you for making my car tonight. UNCW, thank you. Great job. Awesome. Slipstream Signs, Apex Action Photography, everybody at First Four Racing. Robert Dorman was kind of in here spotting for me tonight. That was fun. Jonathan Oates, Griffin Jones, P4, almost had P3 there at the end. But I think he just kind of, I think Landon just got like a great runoff for there. So wish Griffin could have gotten. I really wish we could have gone 1-2 there. But kind of our strategy just kind of ran out of time. But another good run for him. Love to see that. Tyler Williams, Rudy Valentin, Blake Reynolds, CJ Nemitz, all those guys at First Four, as always. Yeah.
10-4. Congrats on the strong second place run. No, it's just one spot short of where you wanted to be, but it's still a very strong effort tonight. We appreciate you, and we'll see you kicking off the playoffs next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Jack Painter in the 97, winning the regular season as far as the points is concerned with his multiple wins on the season. Now we'll go grab Hayden Lowell, race winner for tonight. Hayden, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Hooray! Well, we talked about to you a little bit towards the end of the race there. Now you're in victory lane with your Nebraska Ford Fusion. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels really good to beat Jack. He's probably one of the best in SRL in the ARCA car. So beating him, even though I attribute it more to strategy than outright pace, getting the win is really nice.
10-4, a win is a win no matter how you get it. Able to finish one spot ahead of Jack Painter, who has so many wins this season already. Has to feel good no matter how you get it. And the car looked good out there in that very basic college-looking Nebraska car. You got any friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for us tonight, sir?
Even though they weren't on the car tonight, I'd like to thank Napa Auto Parts for pitching in and helping me out with a bunch of things. Madigan Motorsports, as always, he has, well, PC problems, but he talks to me, I guess. Not Nebraska, the college I went to, and then left because it was very stressful. But you know, McKenna, how can I not thank her? I don't think she's watching, but I appreciate her for putting up with me racing basically every single night. Definitely not an addiction.
10-4, and we just got the points posted while you're chatting with us.
Well, that's good. I'm sure I moved up 2 spots in my third start. I mean, that's a 33% win rate.
You moved up 10 spots.
10 spots. Oh, there we go.
All the way up to 37th.
We're digging. I think I got a shot at the championship now. We're gonna go to Chicagoland.
Good luck with that one, sir.
Yeah. Shout out to me, by the way, for getting this scheme done in a solid 45 minutes when I realized it was college night.
That took you 45 minutes?
Look, if you look at the rear bumper, that was the part that took a solid 30 minutes of it. So
I'm just giving you crap, man.
There were so many different, like, none of these were like actual decals I could have just pulled from Google other than the N on the hood. I had to like mess with some stuff and like it was
Yep. I know how that'd be. You're talking to a painter. You know, preach to the choir.
No, you're Swiss, Jack Painter's painter.
But he doesn't paint. I painted his car. I painted Painter's car. I'm Jack Painter's painter.
This is too much for my brain.
All right, bud. Congrats on the victory tonight. Good luck in trying to get into the playoffs, even though you're outside of it by 25 spots. And it was the last race of the season tonight. Hope you enjoyed your time over in the ARCA series. Hope to see you some more over here, and we'll see what you got planned for next season as far as changing things up from the Super Late models to something new. That's right. You're hearing it here first. Breaking news. We're trying out something that isn't the Super Late models for Hayden's session next season. So there you go. A little bit of a tease. We don't know what we're running yet. We just know it's not going to be the Super Late models. Awkward silence. Hayden already left. I thought he was still here. All right, that'll do it. Will anyone show up? Depends on what he runs. Depends on what he runs. All right, let's go ahead and look at our final results for tonight. I really thought he was still here. Final results for the night. When you said your head hurt? Nice. Hayden with the victory. Jack Painter, Tyler Lanin, Griffin Jones, Blake Roebuck, Trenton Sneed, Zach Martison, Dylan Dryland, Mike Edwards coming back for a top 10, as did Clapper Newell. Both those cars involved in a late wreck. Corey Deal, Jason Palmer, Bill Rivard, JR Deal, Chris Alkire, Jeff Price, Cliff Mullins, Alex Reeling, Adam Crozor, EJ Johnson, your top 20. Andrew Beach, Ian Montrose, Corey Lavallo, Ethan Evers, Adam Thompson, Mark Kincaid, Evan Pienta, Daniel Llewellyn, Jake Lawrence, and Nick Hammer. Those are your 30 drivers getting finishes tonight. 30 car field this late in the season is awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We have to say this has been iRacing.com. You can head on over there, pick up this track and these cars, and come race with us. Head on over to DGSRacing.com. Click on the big red snake. That'll take you over to our Discord, where you can sign up to run any of our 9 different series this season. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and yeah, appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.